Capricorns, it seems like there's a lot of money and a lot of sexy opportunities that await you. Lots of choices, so we need to make sure that we're grounded so we have the discernment to choose which one will serve us best. Welcome to your Scorpio season Tarotscope. So Capricorns, literally, the first thing that came through was kind of this gold rush type setting, and there was a miner looking at this giant coin, but also kind of had the Bitcoin symbol. So for some of you that are investing into crypto, this is a yes, or that those crypto stocks are going to skyrocket, or just you looking at different opportunities on how to make even more money. And I think passively as well, because when I looked at the coin, it was like there are all these little dividends, that's a vibe, but like dents or divisions on different people working within the coin. So for some of you that run a business or thinking of running a business or just expanding your career and delegating and allowing other people to help you make more money, that's a yes. Or I think just more people presenting you with offers or opportunities to make money, which is of course a very Capricorn vibe. But I do think stocks are in there a lot, and passive income. So be open to those opportunities, whether that's implementing new content on social media or new passive income around products or services, or just through work, being open to this. And then like I said, a lot of opportunities to embrace your sensuality, intimacy. But be careful though. I feel like a lot of times when we make so much money or when we have this huge ego boost, sometimes that shadow side of that can just be like, I can do whatever I want. I can be with whoever I want to be with. So have caution. That can even be you attracting that type of energy as well. And that's what I'm saying. There's going to be a lot of options to play and to have fun, but I want to make sure that you're focused and grounded so you know exactly which opportunities are going to serve you best. So this was interesting. When I was shuffling, this card just flew out. The first one, Ace of Cups. And I mean, this is exactly what we were just talking about: overflowing, abundant opportunities, love, expansion. I always say this with aces in tarot, it's unlimited potential. So all of these beautiful energies are around you right now, Capricorn. Make sure that you're utilizing them. And of course, I don't have to say that to a Capricorn because the ambition is strong, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. I will say for almost every other sign I've read for these tarot scopes, mental health has come through a lot. And again, Libra season was very intense with all those planets in retrograde and then stationing direct. So if you've still been kind of recalibrating, you're not alone. But so far, so good, Capricorns. And then we have the Seven of Cups with the Four of Swords. And that's what I'm saying. All this illusion, fantasy, sometimes it can manifest with literally your head in the clouds, but also with the Seven of Cups, it really is all that glitters is not gold. So I don't want you to just invest a whole bunch of money or jump into certain things unprepared or just because they're shiny on the outside. I really still need you, Capricorns, to take the time to get grounded every single day, because I do feel like it's going to be multiple offers or multiple opportunities or multiple lovers that are vying for your attention. And it's not that you can't say yes right away, but taking that time every single day to come back to yourself. And even for some of you that are still tired right now when you're watching this, again, Capricorns are very good at working, implementing action and making the coins. But Capricorn astrologically is still a feminine energy. Some of the greatest Capricorns truly have mastered time and are making money as they sleep. And that's where I think it is going to be working smarter, not harder. So you have the time to embrace more intimacy or greater relationships or just have more fun. And I mean, Mars enters Scorpio on October 31st on Halloween, and that'll make any aspect of Scorpio is a sextile aspect to Capricorn in astrology, which is very complementary. So Capricorns and Scorpios usually get along very well because they have a lot of the same core beliefs around power, sex, and success. So that is just like the Scorpio season. Even though it's a water sign, it's still very complementary to Capricorn. So you may feel like you're getting a lot of blessings And for those of you that have Capricorn and Scorpio placements in your chart, this is just a double dose on the blessings, okay? So let's see what else is coming through for Capricorns. Yeah, I think this is gonna be like very, very intense. And these cards, oh my gosh. Okay, we have the Sun, ultimate win, but then we also have the Two of Swords with the Tower. So that's what I'm saying, Capricorns. It's like everything is gonna be yours, but there's also opportunities for everything, and it's not to crumble. People freak out when they see the Tower card. The Tower card just means that as you accumulate things that are in alignment with your higher self, you may have to say goodbye to things that are no longer serving you. And that can literally mean that you're walking away from a job, an opportunity, a friendship, a relationship, because something else has shown up that is literally a dream coming true. And so I think that's why it's so crucial with this Four of Swords that you are getting grounded so that you're not attaching your ego onto your decisions. And it's going to be very clear. And I mean, this is the perfect choice. Do we want the Sun or do we want the Tower? You get to choose with that Two of Swords energy right in the middle. These are exactly how the cards came out in order. And so it's like you can do it the easy way, sans ego, or you can allow yourself to fall prey to arrogance or thinking that you can do it all or that you're the best and have no consequences for your actions. And I think the choice is to go with what makes you happy, obviously, even if maybe you're making less money on paper. If you know intuitively that out of all the offers, that one is going to help you the most, please go with that one, because other ones could potentially lead to your, it's not demise. It's saying that with the Tower card, you can do it the easy way or the hard way. Do it the easy way. And we also have the Queen of Swords here underneath as well, which is interesting in terms of getting very clear, Capricorns, on what it is you want. So if something comes out of left field, even though it might be titillating or it might be something that could be great, but you're like, no, these are the things I know I need for these opportunities or for these relationships or for this romance to enter into my life, okay? There probably will just be one very intense decision because we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Two of Swords, which both link to there's going to be multiple offers and you get to make the choice. And this can also be, Capricorns, like don't put so much pressure on yourself. If you know what you want and you've created those boundaries, it's not going to be this do or die. And some of you might be putting unnecessary pressure on yourself. It's like, if this doesn't happen now, it's never going to happen. So you're putting so much stress on this dream, on your best life, that it's like, why are we not just trusting that this is exactly what's going to happen? Instead of being like, if this doesn't happen, my life is over. That can also be a manifestation of the Sun and the Tower in between the Two of Swords. It doesn't have to be one or the other. You can just allow the best case scenario and completely forget about the worst case scenario. Just consistently believing that this is really yours. Remember, I literally saw your first card that flew out was the Ace of Cups, and then you have the Sun. Just choose joy. Automatically assume that everything is already working out in your favor and you have nothing to worry about. Then these shiny offers or things that are not in alignment or that are just meant to boost your ego, that won't be in alignment with you because you already know what you want. So I think that it'll just be like a test of ego this month to ensure that you get out of your own way and just allow all the blessings to come in. I was going to say, I'm pulling one more card and that one just flew out. It's going to happen quickly, okay? And the bottom card, no surprise, the Death card, which is literally the Scorpio card. So huge growth, huge transformation happening quickly, Capricorn. So I need you to ensure that you're getting the proper rest and grounding in at the very beginning. And what I've been doing with these Tarotscopes, Capricorn, this is a Troth Tarot deck, and I've been using it to pull a few cards that represent the shadow aspect or fears and doubts that may be coming in, so we can transmute and we can alchemize that into power, which is a very key theme of Scorpios and Scorpio energy, okay? So we'll get to that. It's just funny how these cards always, I've done so many readings And every single time, it still blows my mind how the cards will like wink or certain signs will come through every time. And it's all being filmed in real time, not editing any of these. So if you know, you know. So let's see what else is coming through. 2 more cards, please. I don't know if some of you are looking for the one, or you have marriage on your mind, or just relationships in general, but that does seem like that is a very key energy. It was like just these 2 people coming to an altar, but then one of them running away. So potentially you're afraid of a collaboration or relationship not lasting, and that's maybe why you've abandoned the idea completely. You're like, I'll just be the best in my career, or I'll just focus on making all the money to prove something, or so that no one else can hurt me. Like, I'm going to leave before they leave me. I don't know. It was just this energy of a couple coming to an altar in this beautiful kind of like gazebo, but then one of the people ran away and the other person was just there being left confused. So maybe if you have abandonment issues, or you've had a marriage not work out, or you have a fear of intimacy, this is something I'd like you to address during this Scorpio season, okay? Even the cards are interesting. We have the Ace of Cups reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and then we have the 8 of Cups reversed. So with this, it's like, that's why I giggled before, because we have the Ace of Cups reversed. It's like, if you're having even a fraction of a doubt that your best life is already coming at lightning speed, I need you to kind of take a step back and like, this is already happening. It's not, it will, or I hope. It's already here. And it's interesting that the Ace of Cups and the High Priestess are reversed in these cards, and saying that you're not trusting that you can have it all. You're not trusting that all this can be easy for some of you. Or you've had situations where you put in so much work, time, and effort, and it hasn't manifested maybe in the timeline that you want, or in the way that you've wanted. So letting go of the past, Capricorns, of anything that's never worked out, or glitches or frustrations that you've encountered this year, the last 18 months, at any point in your life. We're letting go of those fears around intimacy, wealth, success, prosperity, whatever that is for you. And the 8 of Cups reverse, that's also interesting as well, in the sense that we just talked about abandonment. And in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, literally the 8 of Cups is someone walking away from a relationship that's no longer working. So potentially there are some of you that have just been throwing yourself into your career, throwing yourself into work, and not allowing yourself to be seen, or to be embraced, or to be loved. And I feel like if you can allow even just the thought, the possibility that you can have it all. You don't just have to be the best at work or to make all the money, that you can also allow a partner or a friend or a family member, all of the above, into your life, and that they can also hold space for you at your level. That's just something I want you to sit on. And that's also even interesting too, that we had the Sun, the 2 of Swords, and the Tower before. Because it's almost like, you know that everything is coming. You know that you can feel this massive expansion, but then you also go to the worst case scenario. If there's a delay, it's like, nope, it's all over. It's done. So that's an interesting tie-in with these cards of, we already know it's coming, but there may have been some trauma or an incident in the past where you had it all and it got taken away, or you were so close to something and then you didn't get it. So that fear of getting so close to something and knowing that you're reaching the sun had a negative outcome in the past, but we're rewriting that. And that's a story that you no longer have to read if you do not want to, Capricorns, because all the blessings are here for you. Like I said, the first channel that came through, money, passive income, stocks, intimacy, sex, new relationships, that was all here. Take it if you'd like, okay? So that is my general reading for this Scorpio season for my beautiful Capricorns. Please feel free to tag and share with a fellow Capricorn that could also benefit from this reading. If you want to go into this further and book a one-on-one reading, my books are now open for tarot readings on our website. Or if this reading was exactly what you needed and you want to say thank you, all tips and donations to support Stillwater Alchemy are greatly appreciated. You can find all that information in the link in my bio on Instagram or the description of this video. Thank you, Capricorns, for watching. Have a beautiful Scorpio season, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.